Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 8 of Act 3, the final act of Arcane. Last episode just ended on yet another tragic event, so another tragic outcome as Jinx just sees more things without the context and the flavor, and her current insecurities just causes her to lash out as they're trying to make their way across the bridge back to Piltover with the gemstones so they can try to negotiate some kind of peace with the top side to eliminate this hostility that is growing between the two factions, the two cities. And Jinx and Echo face off on the bridge. As we learn, Echo was the masked guy, the firelights the whole time, and he holds Jinx off while Vi and Caitlyn make it away after one of her explosions injures and kills a lot of the enforcers that were guarding the bridge, opening the door for them to get away, Caitlyn being a little injured from the event. But the fates of Echo and Jinx are currently unknown at the moment after a grenade goes off as Echo ends up hesitating after he pins down Jinx. And in a moment of fear and hesitation in her eyes, he sees powder for just a moment, but that gives Jinx enough time to let go of one of her grenades. Explosion goes off, and that's where it ends with them. Tensions continue to rise within Piltover as their fear of the Undercity continues to grow. With the knowledge that they might have a working prototype with the Hex Gem in the Undercity, they feel threatened. And Mel is just pulling her strings on Jace, getting him to basically make all the decisions she wants. It seems like she's... I was thinking about this because we get that scene of her getting this letter from an outside force, country, place, something. They said an attack or something is imminent. And it feels like maybe she's using Jace and this situation with the Undercity to prepare Piltover for an attack, maybe from an invading force or for her own means. So I don't know. She's definitely puppeting Jace and the council for something that seems like only she knows about and for her own status. So we'll have to see how that whole thing plays out. Again, this tension between the Undercity and Piltover is also increasing tensions between Victor and Jace as Victor himself is from the Undercity, and Jace's rising detest for Undercity dwellers and people like that starts to kind of shake the relationship a little bit. Victor again goes out of his way to go full bore into testing after some of Sin's advice. Takes some shimmer to prepare his body, strengthen his body for another attempted merger with this Hextech sphere. He carves runes into his legs. He injects himself. He cuts his wrist and lets the blood flow into the sphere. And last we saw is just an explosion. So we'll see. There's a lot of things coming together. This will be our bridge episode into the finale. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. I don't know where things are going. I really don't. But it's got me on edge. And this show finds a way to get me to tear up in pretty much every episode so far. So let's see what we got in this one. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, it gets you access to those as well. It's a watch-along, so you just sync it up with your own time codes, your own footage, and you can see my full reaction to the entire thing, because I can only cut it down and show up to 10 minutes of recorded footage here for the channel to make sure that that's visible for you guys. So this is one of the ways you can help support us, help us do what we do, work towards expanding the channel a little bit more, taking on more shows, maybe doing some movie reactions, stuff like that. But of course, if that's not a way you can do so, simply liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the videos really helps us out. It gets more viewers into the channel because of the engagement. With that all said and done out of the way, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. At the end of this, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you stick around, check out some of my other videos, suggest other shows, and we'll see where things go. If they do a season 2 of this, you better bet your ass I'll be on top of it. So hope you stick around. But guys, let's go ahead and dive into episode 8. Here we go. The fuck happened here? Where is this?
Import crystal chandeliers. Advisors.
Is this a young Mel?
You'd give me a throne.
I will give you the world, child, if you prove you can take it.
Yeah, this is Mel. Are we getting a little bit of the seeds for her treachery?
What should we do with her?
Strip her of her possessions and send her to the far colonies.
Kill her now. Only one must die. Let her live, and you may need to kill thousands.
We can show the people we are merciful.
A wolf has no mercy.
Oh my god. That was brutal. I mean, it seems like her heart's in the right place, but there is this kind of like, seems like she was sent here with a purpose, or has another purpose that she's trying to fuel as well. Or someone or something she's trying not to disappoint.
Jinx.
Yeah, he legitimately cares about Jinx. She got the orb.
It's gone.
Oh.
What?
It was all for nothing.
I mean, she's not dead, so like, I don't, do they not know how to check a pulse in this? Because it's like, maybe he knows she's not dead and he's just taking her away. Just upset that it happened to begin with. Yeah, I downloaded this song the other day, man. It's a jam.
I've got orders to escort you back into the city. Sir? You alright?
He ordered them here. He's gonna feel guilty for this, I'm sure. And Jinx's ingenuity is as insane as she is.
Who lives here? Another counselor friend of yours?
Caitlin!
We were so worried. Thank goodness you're safe.
Speak to the council. You understand you've broken several laws.
She was doing what she thought was right.
Your actions reflect on the entire body.
You know what else reflects on the council? It's citizens living on the streets, being poisoned, having to choose between a kingpin and a government that doesn't give a shit.
Caitlin,
Get wrecked.
I'll schedule an audience.
Thank you.
You and your friend can address the council yourselves.
Ooh, good.
Her injuries are severe. I believe I can save her, but the process will be demanding. Sometimes death is a mercy.
This might just make things worse for...
She won't die, Doctor. She can't.
I understand.
Sometimes I don't know if this is a fatherly bond that he's got or if he's actually in love with her. I don't know. It just always comes off like really blurred.
Silco isn't taking guests.
Not a problem. Wasn't here for him. You run a tight ship, don't you?
Except it's not your ship. It's his.
This is your plan? Undermine Silco by making a half-ass play of my ego?
Oh, got an upgrade there.
Every time I think you can't get dumber, you dig
It's a big old middle finger too.
Jinx gets a whim. Suddenly his spine's made of jelly. And here you are, shoveling his shit.
He's trying to turn her against Silco.
You aren't.
She betrayed Vander once. So... Ah. That's who we saw in the shadows earlier. Where are they from? They dress like Darius, kinda.
What are you doing here, Mother?
Can I not visit?
Where is she from? I forgot. Did she say?
I sent you here to oversee our family's interests.
You said
Perhaps your sentimentality will be more at home with those soft-spined idealists overseas.
You have your father's memory.
So I think she's trying to prepare Piltover from whatever bullshit her mother's planning. Maybe there's a good reason
Your brother's gone.
for what Mel's doing.
What happened?
He crossed the wrong man. I was distracted. That's a mistake I can't take back. Your Jace Talus has
Who?
turned his eye to Hextech weaponry.
I knew it.
War is coming.
Piltover isn't like Noxus. War isn't our
Okay.
Miss Medarda.
Yes?
Yes,
The fuck is this?
I'm off to sample the local cuisine.
Oh. Dude's gonna get wrecked. Death by Snoo Snoo. It's coming his way.
Me and Powder used to share a bed like this. We played a game where we pretended to be bigger and bigger monsters. So she would say, I'm a slug monster with venom for ooze. And I would say, well, I'm a slug eating crab with razor spikes. Sometimes I'd get carried away and she'd get scared. No monster's gonna get you when I'm here. Then a real monster showed up and I just ran away.
No, you didn't.
I left her.
You got taken. You didn't leave her. You got taken. Oh, that cut.
You're stronger than you think. I'm so sorry, Powder.
Oh. Jeez, man.
I understand this must be painful. I'm afraid it will only get worse.
Man, I feel so bad for Powder, man. It's so fucking tragic, man. It really is. If only she like could understand what happened. It was, but like it's just like I think she might be too fractured at this point. She just needs. I don't know what she needs. I don't even know if like the truth can help her.
Your leadership is impotent.
We may not be Noxus, but Piltover isn't as helpless as you think.
I can't remember who all is actually affiliated with Noxus, champion-wise.
I want you to succeed here, Jace. To grace the world with Hextech, but if you don't accept certain
Yeah, because she wants your weapons.
end up like General Parlek, slaughtered with your eyes closed.
That's haunting.
What does the Silco even want from us?
He believes the Undercity should be independent. He calls it the Nation of Zorn.
What about these? Do you know who made them?
No. Well,
Her name is Jinx.
This Jinx has the gemstone. We have to go in by force.
That could trigger war.
there are good people down there.
Jace, you don't know war. I do. It must be our last resort. There may be a diplomatic solution.
Come on, Jace. Jeez, man. He's got twisted by all of this.
What?
So
You
worked
wanna
up.
Negotiate with him? You can't talk to him. He hates you. Everything you stand for.
Enforcers, please escort them out.
Forget it. I remember where your fancy damn door is.
There must be something else we can do. Some other way.
We tried, okay? It wasn't enough. Top side and bottom, oil and water. That's all there is.
What about us?
Oil and water. Wasn't meant to be.
You're just saying that.
Go back to that big, shiny house of yours and just forget me.
God damn it, man. Come on, man. Oh. Oh, wait, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna augment more of yourself?
I've been working on a private project for a couple of weeks now.
She been trying to work on something to help him? Oh, and she's gonna see what he's already done to himself. Oh, he's out.
I've been working on this for a year now.
Oh, is he gonna try to do it without the shimmer?
Victor, I was hoping you might take a look at something I've been working on. Victor, I was inspired by your... Everything you do inspires me.
Sky? No. No. It can't. It can't.
Fucking A. That's some bullshit. That I'm upset. Oh, she's gonna go side with Jace to help with the Silco shit.
I want to make Silco pay.
I want in.
I'm not a vigilante.
No, you're a victim.
Finally. Ooh, we got his hammer. He made his hammer. Uh-oh. What the? Oh, what the fuck are these? Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my. Holy shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Clobbering time. The one time cocking your fist actually makes sense. Dude. Ew, the pound. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, did he just blast that kid? Oh. Literally burped as soon as that kid hit the fucking ground. Like, on the dot. Welcome to war, Jace. Oh, how is he not putty? Oh, no. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Was she there the whole time? I didn't even see her. What the fuck? Oh, god damn it. One episode to go, man. Shit has escalated. I'm fucking fueled with adrenaline after that. Dude, that fight. Vi finally getting the gauntlets. Finally. Second to last episode, she finally has the gauntlets. I don't know how many people. I know there's a lot of people that know nothing about the games. Like, I was just sitting here waiting the whole time. I was like, when she's fucking getting the fist. We saw them set up earlier in the show. I tried not to say anything about them then, but God, it was coming. It was there. And then Jace has made his hammer, which has kind of been his whole thing. Like, cause he's a smith. He's like a crafter. He his family is known for the hammers they've made. And in the game, his weapon is a Hextech hammer. And we finally got the damn thing. And yeah, he's got a melee mode and a ranged mode. And my God, he was just like, whoop, 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 boo, boo, boo. Oh, so cool. The music on top of it all was just bomb. Whatever the fuck those shimmer assassins were, they reminded me like of ninjas. If you played the games, kind of like Zed, kinda-ish, the way they moved, but not, obviously the way they worked. But damn, I don't really know much about Noxus. I know that it's one of the other territories. I don't remember who all's actually involved with it, so I don't know what exactly it's setting up, but it's definitely setting up some kind of war between Mel's country and Piltover, possibly, or a war that Noxus is going to be waging with somebody else, and they're hinging on the Hextech weaponry that Piltover is going to be making. That's why she's here, trying to manipulate things, push things forward. I feel like Mel was trying to set Piltover up to be able to defend itself from her mother's forces, honestly, now. So I feel like with this little context here that maybe she wasn't trying to help this outside force, but use all of this to protect Piltover in the long run. Because who knows, Piltover might be attacked soon. I don't know. Well, the mother's there for the weapons that they could make because their enemies are afoot. And she's more of the warmonger than the diplomat that her daughter is. So that does ease up a lot of my suspicion. No, I was right to be suspicious, but like I didn't see. I still don't know for sure Mel's true motives or anything like that, but it does seem a little less malicious with her mother in here as added context. Heimerdinger coming down to the Undercity to help, try to help people, try to, do what he could, now that he's been kind of kicked off his high horse, and just seeing how bad things have gotten, especially since that was one of the main points I brought up. It was like, what have you done about all the unrest in the Undercities from your council in all these years? Nothing. He went down to try to help him, and just sees how things are just so the theme of the episode, oil and water. Like, they pretty much rejected him. Unlike the child, though, the child approached him like quite easily. Like, that's where it is, the heart of the young. You got to change things, because once things are ingrained in somebody throughout a majority of their life, like the older folk in there, that's how you end up with people like Silco, people that do not budge, like people in the council that do not budge because they've been there for so long and they're stuck in their ways or afraid of losing their ways. And yeah, I definitely think there's 100%, okay, 99%, like, oh, Caitlin wants those yams, man. Caitlin wants those yams, those Vi yams. Jinx at the end, that was such a haunting shot. And now that I don't know if Shimmer's like part of her thing, because from the games at least, I don't know at all. Like, from her moveset and what I know about the character, I don't think it is, but maybe it's just fresh in her right now. But she was already just like a mix of fleeting emotions. I'm afraid for Caitlin, man. I'm afraid. Jace got a taste of what he was proposing, at least. He got into the front lines with Vi. He saw what can happen just on a small scale warfare. Because, like, even Mel was like, you haven't seen war. I have. We should try to find a diplomatic solution. They, like, talking, the council was like, maybe we can negotiate with Silco. Vi was like, no, he's not the kind of guy you can negotiate with. And I think Vi's right. I don't think you could negotiate with him. I think you would rather see them all destroyed than to come to terms with anything with them. Heimerdinger and Echo is an interesting pair and team up. I really want to know what this Shimmer recovery resurrection is going to do to Jinx, because she was already fractured and barely hanging on. If you can even say she's been hanging on at all. Like, she's just been a sliver hanging in the wind, waiting to be blown off. Victor, testing out. We saw the fruits of that experiment from last episode. It combined Hextech with the Shimmer and all that in his leg, so he's got like this mystical kind of leg now, bionic leg in a way, kind of, and he can run. So he was trying to do that, but he ran out of Shimmer, and I guess with everything going on, it's not easy. I don't think he can get down to the Undercity to get more Shimmer from Singed, so he tried to proceed through the pain without the Shimmer, because the Shimmer, like Singed said, will only help prepare the body for change. So he's tried to do it without that, and it backlashed a little bit, rebounded more, and that's when Sky came in, and she was like, we've seen her all season, like, fawning over him. We saw her in their flashback when she was always kind of watching Victor. She was going to come in. I want to know what she was working on. She could have been making something that might have helped him. And then she came in. She was talking about how she's inspired by him. She loves him. That's the guy. That's what I get from it. And she goes in. She sees him in trouble doing all this, like in his underwear, mostly naked, just like as this thing is just electrocuting the crap out of him, is sucking his hand into this orb, and that's all she sees. So she goes in, tries to pull him off of it, and then just the explosion incinerates her, and he watches her melt away and is just surrounded by her ash, her glasses, and we saw him how just the show can be really brutal, man. I never expected this kind of shit out of something like League of Legends, to be completely honest, like the game, like to be like this. And then just to kind of go into the way the episode opened, just seeing like the kind of person Mel's mother is and what she wanted Mel to be and how cold she is. Like that woman, she was like, we've conquered this regime. She's the last of them. If we kill her as an example, it'll keep us from having to kill a whole bunch of other people who just want to try to rise up in her name. She could stir people or whatever. So Mel's like, nah, we showed them we're merciful. And she's like, nah, you got lots to learn. Swap! And then we just see the blood, and then her head just cockeye off like it was a piece of wood just coming off the hinges. Oh my God, the show. I fucking love it. We got one episode to go, and it's the series finale, or a season finale. I don't know that they've announced a season 2. I fucking hope they do. They're setting seeds up for it with this Noxious thing. So, and I feel like in the comments I've seen they've seen some people mention that they might be hinting towards some kind of conflict with Noxious. I don't know what that meant, but here we go, dude. I loved it. Anyway, guys, what do you think of the episode? Sound in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. I'm going to go ahead and dive into the next episode right after this. So leave your thoughts down below. Feel free to join our Discord channel. We can talk about it there as well. If you want to see the full-length reaction, it's on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, it gets you access as well. Speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Sharon, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yorick Korskov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, and Jeffrey Hale. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But this has been our penultimate episode of Season 1 of Arcane, and it's been quite the ride, and I cannot wait to see how this thing concludes, because it's bonkers, man. But guys, that's it for now. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.